What's up, guys? My name is Jace, and let's play The Sinking City. So, we have just delved into our first case, and... oh, no. Oops. Oopsie. Okay. It's telling me to go to my mind palace. Oh, deductions. Combine clues to make deductions. Oh, okay, so I gotta combine the clues. That makes sense. Albert attacked the fisherman. Okay, this. Anti-Thogmorton sentiment. As an Innsmouther, Lewis and his people suffered at the hands of Thogmortons. That could be reason to hate them. Okay, go back to clues. Yes. Albert returned unstable. Albert attacked the fisherman. Albert Thogmorton was dangerous. Albert Thogmorton was dangerous and posed a threat to Lewis Flynn and his fellow fishermen. Okay. I don't... Okay. One fisherman is missing. Albert fled when wounded. I can track down Albert. Albert and the fisherman named Lewis fled the scene after the fight in the house. I can track them using my supernatural sense. I like that. Okay. Albert spread hysteria around him. Albert Thogmorton spread some sort of psychic influence which made everyone nearby suffer hysteria. Ooh, follow the omens. Okay. So Mind's Eye can reveal omens that guide your way. Okay, so if we go back outside... Shaboink through the door. Where's that window they busted out of? Oh. That way. Okay, so this way. Oh, there's like handprints on everything. How do I... Oh. Oh. Shell casing.
So the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots.
Oh. New Mind Palace clue added. This way. And then there's that symbol again. We're going to the number 3 port. I don't want to use the Mind's Eye too much, because it keeps making me have those freaking hallucinations. Oh, but there's nothing here. Did I miss something? I think I missed something. Yeah, okay, here. Here. Oh, I do have to follow through with it.
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high.
All those handprints.
Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
Okay, so we gotta go up this way. And then this way. Man, those handprints are fucking unsettling. Okay, so we gotta go in here. Warehouse. Those oil stains on the ground? Fish oil? Yeah. I bet this place smells fucking fabulous. And that is a bunch of blood. Oh boy. Clothing? Oh, pocket.
There's something in the pocket.
Lewis, please, just give me one more week. I know I owe you, but I'm underwater like everyone else right now. I don't yet have enough stock to operate the bar smoothly with the fuzz snooping about the port. But don't worry, I've struck a nice deal with the proper people and should have a steady supply channel soon. Just one more week and I'll return everything with double interest. Peter. Who's Peter? Okay, obviously it's telling me to go downstairs. But I want to check what's going on here. This whole holding X thing's killing me. Gunpowder. It's catch register. Cash. Cash, not catch. Man, there's a lot of fish in here. This place must smell wonderful. Oh, can't go there. Okay. Scale. That is not a big enough scale for the size of fish that are coming in. Look at that. You think that fucking snapper will fit in there? I don't know if it's a snapper. I don't know fuck all when it comes to fish. Okay, blood pool.
The blood is fresh. Whoever it belongs to could not have got far.
Well, that's foreboding. Oh, nice, a bucket. I'm gonna use that when I shit myself. Press for padlocks.
The door won't budge.
Smickety smack! Chilliwack! Oh, there we
Door
go.
won't budge.
Okay. Whoa! 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 What the fuck are you? No? How about no? I'm gonna no. Hey, Daddy Longlegs. You want a fucking bullet? Oh, great. Now you're stuck behind the fucking door. Hey, how's it going? Okay, those are hard to hit. And now you're just freaking out in the door. That's a... What the fuck are you? You're like two... Seriously, what the fuck is that? I don't even know what to call that. Something straight out of a goddamn nightmare anyways. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I thought it was regenning.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Is that... Albert was murdered. Oh. Okay.
One fatal round through the forehead.
All evidence
That's
collected.
no accident.
Okay.
This was deliberate.
Oh. My vision was going all skewy. Okay, bar owner is indebted to Lewis. Nope. No. Lewis may have wanted Albert dead. Lewis may outright because he was a Throgmorton rather than just drive him off. Okay. So, oh shit. But do this way. Nope, that way. Bar owner indebted to Lewis. Lewis left the crime scene. Lewis may be at the bar. Lewis, the Innsmouther that killed Albert Throgmorton, may be hiding at the bar in Oakman Port. Albert was definitely murdered. And there's a fucking whale here, apparently. Why is there a whale in here? Like, you can see its guts and its ribs. Why for is this a thing? Why is that a thing? Blackwood Marsh. Okay. It said all evidence collected. Now do I gotta go back to the dude's dad and be like, hey, your kid's hanging up by meat hooks in a fucking canning factory, presumably. Why does this not go nowhere? Okay, I go this way. That is a weird layout. Okay, that is a very odd layout. Okay, everything collected. Shit, can I climb this? Oh, I want to climb that. I want to go up there. I don't know why, I just want to. Seems like it would be fun. So, Mr. Throgmorton, your kid's dead about, I don't know, 200 paces that way and about 10 down. Your son was murdered. I've seen some strange creatures around. I want to start with that.
Throgmorton, I've encountered something.
What? I don't have all day.
Some unusual creatures. And they sure weren't friendly.
You've seen a wild beast, Mr. Reed. I'm somewhat surprised to see you still alive. Those unsettling things appeared after the flood. I've commissioned a few studies on them, but we know little more than when we started. They're aggressive, but fortunately not immune to gunfire.
Yeah, I learned that firsthand.
Try to avoid them when possible. And when you can't, keep your weapons handy.
Cool. Your son's dead.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
No.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
No. It cannot be true. No.
I'll show you the body.
No. I don't believe it. No.
Sorry for your loss. I've done my part.
My condolences, Mr. Throgmorton. I had hoped for a happier outcome.
Your condolences will not bring him back.
Knew that was
So
coming.
much of our blood spilt for nothing. So much effort in vain. My poor Albert. Tell me you know who did it.
You got a good
I
guess.
want to look him in the eyes. Make him beg for mercy.
I can't be sure yet, but I'm pretty sure. Well, fuck. This is gonna affect shit. Like, I'm deducing that it's Lewis, but I'm not 100% sure if it's Lewis. If I can't be sure and I tell him that, then he's gonna call me absolutely incompetent. If I say it's Lewis, he's gonna go over there and fucking stabbity stab him. Yeah, fuck it. Let him stab him.
Seems like he was a fisherman by the name of Lewis. He had a gun and pursued Albert after he fled the house.
Lewis it is, then. What do you know of him?
Turns out you were right. He's an Innsmouther.
Nah. Those filthy scum have done it now. When I'm through with them, they will rue the day they dared lay a finger on a Throgmorton. Bring me that dirtbag, Lewis. He and I are due a reckoning. Do this for me, and I'll help you with anything you need.
Perfect.
I gave you clear instructions, did I not?
Okay, map. Shit. Mind Palace? Deductions. No. Okay, casebook. Okay, main case. Lewis may be at the bar. Hiding at the bar in Oakman Port. So, where's the bar? The Shells, Advent, Old Grove, Reed Heights, Coverside. Okay, let's go there. So yeah, that way. Perfect. Alright, so let's go to the bar, because I need a drink. This city is rather dreary and has eschewed my afternoon. Grimhaven Bay. Yeah, they're just gonna tell me I can't leave, maybe? I don't know. What do you
The
get?
port is closed by order of Robert Throgmorton. Back off.
Perfect.
The port is closed by order of Robert Throgmorton. Back off.
Under the keel bar. Oh. Found the bar.
Oh, yeah. Hey, got a spare bullet, fella? I ain't eaten in days.
I'm gonna ignore that. Barkeep. Bourbon. Neat.
Ugh, I'll miss the carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure.
Stay alert! Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
Okay.
Come closer, troubled soul. Let me tell you what your future holds.
You're some kind of, fortune teller?
Yes, my dear, yes.
Because the turn of the century
Oh,
game would be
it's so
nowhere
clear.
and nothing without a
Your
fortune teller
path
side bit.
holds many surprises, newcomer.
Do tell.
Really? Like what?
Not so fast, newcomer. I see many things. For a small fee, I'll tell you some of them.
All right, how much? $1?
Your money has no value here, newcomer. After the flood, Oakmonters deal in the practical. Booze, smokes, and bullets. And I'll make it easier for
Sounds
you.
like my kind of town.
I don't smoke.
Wow, so bullets are my actual currency. Alright, so it started with 6.
Let's hear what my future holds.
Good.
The only reason I'm going with
Let me
this, like, I'm a
focus.
skeptic,
The sea
but this is a
will
game,
be
so...
generous in the coming days. Many gifts delivered, and many will regret partaking.
I don't think I follow.
I see old and new. A hard heart against an iron will. Whoever wins, you win too. But you'll only see that from inside a metal cage. And tall pillars circled by the dead. A race from one to the next as time itself laughs.
That made no sense, but
Thank you. I'll keep that in mind.
You are welcome.
Okay,
I
so
can't wait to see what you do.
maybe that'll help me with my choices. And I could probably go back to the prophecy. Ooh, Mr. Harmonica player, how are you? Perfect. Me too.
Hey, knock it off!
Oh, sorry, mate. My bad.
Welcome to Under the Keel. What do you want?
Bourbon. Neat. I need to find Lewis Flynn. I've seen some unsettling creatures.
I've seen some unsettling creatures around. Like nothing I've ever encountered. What are they?
So you met a wild beast, newcomer.
Okay,
one
so it's
knows
pretty
what
much
they
all
are,
the same.
But consider yourself lucky to still be in one piece. They arrived in the flood. Some say they come from the sea. Others that they are Kay's punishment for us.
And what do you say?
If it bleeds, you can kill it.
Fair
Keep
enough.
your gun handy. And if you want to erase the memory, I sell a perfect cure right here.
I
Remember,
like him.
better to be a coward and live than brave and dead. Unless you're a newcomer.
Okay, so the reason why I pick dialogue like that first is because I don't know if this is gonna, like, stop me from being able to go to the other dialogue. So I choose, like, the less risky one, and then I move on from there.
I'm looking for a man by the name of Lewis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah. Even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
Fair enough. You want him gone? I can help. You're harboring a criminal.
As it happens, I know you owe a debt to Mr. Flynn. Trouble is, I found your note near the dead body of Albert Throgmorton, son of Robert. So, it seems Lewis is in trouble. Might have even come here to hide. But you hand him over, and he won't be back to collect what you owe. Get me?
Throck. That would explain the blood. Fine. If it gets me out of this mess, you can have him.
So,
He's upstairs. Here's the key. You gotta promise to deal with him, once and for all. But save the shooting for outside, huh?
smart man.
Ah.
There's your good deed for the day. Bye.
Perfect. Promise not to put too many holes in your bar. Alright. The fuck are you doing?
What the? Get the... Oh!
You've been drinking too much. That's coming from me. See, this is me. Okay. One and only room.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing?
Charles Reed, private investigator. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Ugh. That darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down. I only want to speak, for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
Why do you look like that? Yeah, let's not antagonize him.
Start at the beginning. What happened?
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Barry'd gone to the sea. Though I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that, can't remember a thing.
You shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over me. First thing I recall after is that darn warehouse and me covered in blood. I had no idea what happened, though. I suspected it had something to do with that ape. Turns out, I was right.
Your actions look deliberate. Why do you people hate the Throgmortons?
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
And so?
We had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder, always conspiring behind our backs, always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
Eye for an eye and the goddamn world goes blind, man. What's a grand family? Your actions look deliberate. What's
You mentioned a grand family. What do you mean?
So you're a newcomer, huh? Explains a lot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start hating that
newcomer
fucking
with
word.
a gun. Answer the question.
Okay. People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition and reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont are called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right, those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone, there's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
Your actions look deliberate.
The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage. A fatal shot to the head, a hidden body. One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
I don't know what to say. I wasn't myself.
I think I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
Yeah, see, here's the moral choices right here. Like, obviously there's some freaky deaky shit going on. Like, I'm seeing hallucinations left and right. So there's some crazy stuff going on, but he did kill someone.
This is not exactly cut and dry. I need some time to think.
Perhaps I can offer something to grease your grinds. I still have a few bullets on me.
You think you're the first person to offer me a bribe?
Please, Mr. Reed.
Now, don't try my patience further, Mr. Flynn.
All evidence collected. Ooh. It's definitely a room in a bar. Oh, it's an office in a bar. Alright, so let's go to the Mind Palace again. Make our deductions. Boop! Okay. Lewis was aware of what he was doing during the fight with Albert Throgmorton. Lewis was mentally affected and couldn't entirely control his actions. Shit. So this is where I make the decision. Even if it was the mist that made him go for it, he still wanted to kill Albert. He still had that hatred towards them. Oh man, this is gonna fuck me over. He still murdered him, so that's what I'm going with. Oh, that's creepy looking. Lewis deliberately murdered Albert. Psychic influence or not, Lewis was out to murder Albert Throgmorton. He had a motive too, the mutual hatred between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. I must tell Robert Throgmorton the truth and bring the murderer to justice. Can I... Oh. Lewis was under mental influence. Lewis killed Albert Throgmorton while under some sort of mental influence. He couldn't control his actions and thus can't be blamed for Albert's death. I could try and cover for him or else Robert Throgmorton will have his head. Yeah. So I think right now having Mr. Throgmorton on my side is definitely the better outcome for myself personally. Although shitty to say. And his son was murdered, so... Sorry, Lewis. But... the time is nigh. Alright. Murderer is dead, lie, the murderer is at the bar.
And just as I suspected, the Innsmouther Lewis is responsible for your son's murder. He's hiding at the local bar. Just ask the bartender. Seems like he had a bone to pick with your family, and took it out on Albert.
Oh, that scum won't be getting off easy. The whole city shall see what happens when you cross the Throgmortons.
Going all
Justice,
mafia on us. Of course you are.
Bittersweet as it is, shall be served. It's rare for a newcomer to make himself so useful. Thank you.
Mr. Throgmorton, I hate to press you, but do you think you could help me now?
Yes, you've earned it. Gay to think a newcomer barely off the boat solves a crime the police couldn't, but I digress.
Follow the blood.
Remind me, what brought you to
Not that hard.
Vermont?
Trying to find the source of my visions. I'm investigating cases of insanity. Let's go with the professional bit.
I'm looking into an outbreak of erratic behavior and madness. All linked to shared visions of this place.
Indeed. Then our goals align. This inexplicable hysteria has spread through Oakmont after the flood. I funded an expedition to explore recent geological activity that may be responsible.
Why geological expedition? Any link between visions and the hysteria? Wow, what with the yawns?
Do these cases of hysteria involve shared visions as well?
Since the flood, many Oakmonters have had similar nightmares. Indeed, Professor Doe, the expedition leader, complained of them herself.
Waterlogged ruins with unnatural architecture. A sleeping giant, drowned streets, and a voice calling from the depths.
Her words exactly.
Shit.
She proposed the expedition, desperately wanting to find the cause.
A geological expedition? I'm not sure I follow.
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source. As above, so below. So I sent men to find out.
You think the flood is unnatural? Any discoveries so
You
far?
mentioned the flood. You think it's more than just a natural disaster?
You weren't here, Mr. Reed. What happened defied scientific explanation.
Has your expedition found anything?
I do not know. Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others?
You think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe? I had no news for a week, then Albert, the only one I could trust, comes ashore and is killed.
So maybe they got too close to
Does
it, and that's why he was
sound
going all
Mr.
loopy.
Reed, I want you to find out what's going on. I expect you're as interested in the expedition's results as I am.
talk more about the expedition.
If I'm going to look into this, I'll need to know more. Where should I start?
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters and a key.
That's
Perfect.
all you can tell me?
Let me be clear, Reed. You do not speak to me like that again.
I'm sorry, Mr.
Okay.
Throckmorton. I just meant the more I know, the better.
I am a busy man. I funded the research, but left all preparations to Professor Doe and Albert.
So I
When
gotta
you
find
finish,
Professor
come see
Doe.
me at the Throgmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove. Here, I'll show you.
All right, what are you
What
paying
about
me?
my expenses?
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task.
That's fair.
And of course, you've earned some compensation for your work here at the port. I'll also include a fair advance in bullets.
Bullets?
The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the flood, Oakmont returned to bartering. Bullets mean more than bills.
Perfect. All right. Shit, I got a lot of stuff. All right, so I just finished my first case, and I'm gonna leave this episode here. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe if you can. And I will catch you guys in the next one.